Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to cover email campaigns, specifically the pricing plans. I want to give you a sense of what you're getting, what you're not getting with each pricing plan that Squarespace offers. So you have your Squarespace account where you pay for your website hosting, but you also have email hosting or your email campaign plan. So those are separate ticket items that you need to purchase for both to work, but it's actually really useful. I'm not the biggest fan of Squarespace as a whole because the way they organize emails, and I'll show you why in a moment, but overall, it's actually pretty nice. A lot of the automations you could do with just a few clicks. So let's get into it. Here you could see on my screen right now, we have the 4 campaigns. Now, one major highlight to say here, emails per month is 250,000, automatic campaigns unlimited, standard campaigns per month unlimited. For $48 a month is actually quite affordable. Do a lot of people need that? No. But a lot of these email tools charge an arm and a leg as you get up to higher and higher numbers. So let's just take a look here. This is ConvertKit. As you can see here, around the same pricing for a creator or like Creator Pro, for the yearly pricing, not the monthly pricing, you can only have 3,000 subscribers. And so it's a little bit limited on its function and what you want to do if you're getting started. Now, obviously ConvertKit offers a million more resources for email because that's all they do. But getting started, this is a great plan. So Campaign Starter makes no sense for most people. It's kind of just like yeah, it's there. But Campaign Core is really nice. You can send standard campaigns per month, 5 of them. Automated campaigns unlimited. This is actually really useful if you have, I'm going to show you right now, but this is really useful. And then emails per month, 5,000, which is great. So this is a really good starting plan. As you can see here, $10 a month. So that's about $120 a year for your emails. Now, let's go back to the actual tool. So I'm on a demo website, and so there's not a lot happening here. But once you get your standard pieces set up, the mailing list and settings, you could do a lot. So here are a few options. Popular, you create an email blast. That's like a campaign. And here you could do 3, I think it is, for free to test it out. But down here, you could welcome new subscribers. So if someone signs up for a form, that's great. The other automation is you could say thank you to customers. Now this is really good. You could send anything you want in an email to a customer if they've just purchased from you. So you could send them a specific, let's say you have 10 products on your website and one product needs a specific document after they purchase that product. Well, you could send that specific document to that specific person who purchases that product. And you could do that at scale. So you could do it for any of your products on your website. So subscriber activity is great. The one thing I do not like about this, Squarespace does not import emails. And this is a big red flag actually, if that's important to you. So let's say you use a tool that will push emails to like a Google Sheet, and then from that Google Sheet, you want to import the emails to Squarespace. There is no automated way to do that. You can't do it through Zapier. You can't do it through any automated tool. Squarespace only pushes emails out, but they do not bring emails in, which is a bit of a bummer because our system actually, with Spacebar Agency, is we actually have a system that goes from filling out an email to a Google Sheet to Podia, where we host our courses. And I want to actually send those emails back to Squarespace, but the only way to do that right now, as of right now, is manual, which is a bit of a bummer. Anyway, that is what it is. So those are a few options. Customer activity, say thanks, we just reviewed this. Recommend additional products, this is nice. Send a coupon to customers. All of this is really nice. There's also, let me go back to, if you're in the commerce space, this is useful. So if I go to commerce and I go to product review, this is new. I don't know if you have to pay extra for this, but you could request reviews now. And again, this is just like, this is actually not part of the package at all, but it's good to know that you have this. So you could say request reviews. So if somebody purchases something, customers will get an email. It says here 14 days after their order is marked fulfilled. Customize this email in the customer notification panel, which is just right here, customer notifications. And it will be one of these customer accounts, customer engagement, I'm guessing, product review request. So you come in here, customize the email, but it will do it for you. This is actually separate, but now you know you have it. Okay, so let's go back to emails. All right, so the one thing I don't like about the structure, just so you have a sense of this is a customer activity after a purchase. Both of these are basically the same for different products. So as you can see here, this is an automation. So after someone purchases any of the 4 products that I selected, which is really cool, you can go in there and just select specific products. I'll show you in a moment. You could set this up. Now, the one problem with this is, let's say you have 100 products and you want to send 100 separate emails to everybody who purchases. Or you have other automations. Automations could be something as simple as someone signs up for your email newsletter and then you want to send them 8 subsequent emails after the fact. This isn't organized well. This is really poorly organized. So the automations just stack on top of each other. So there could be one that says after subscriber 3 days, after subscriber 8 days, and there's no particular order to it. So it just stacks them on top of each other. So if you're going to be sending out a lot of different emails that are automated, this is a little confusing because if you need to make an update to it, it's a little bit hard to do. Also, it's not using sequencing. So for example, in ConvertKit or other tools, what you end up doing is you create a sequence. So send this email 1 day after, send the next email 1 day after that. In this case, what you're doing is you're saying, send this email 1 day after and send the next email 2 days after. So it's still based on the origin date. So getting started, it's really robust. But if you're really advanced, it's pretty elementary. It's not gonna be a full-on suite of what you may need to get started. But that's again why I think their pricing is what it is. So let's go back to pricing just to get a feel for it. Here, as you can see, these numbers are actually really nice, that you can send 50,000 emails for $24 a month. That's a lot of work, or at least most email tools charge like it's a lot of work. This is a really good starting point. So if you're starting out, use one of these packages. And the beauty too, monthly is not crazy. What is that? $4 more? $14 a month is not crazy to get started and start using this. If you just send 1 automated email per purchase, it's completely worth it. You do 5 a month, 100% worth it overall. Final note, if you're brand new to this is just kind of like a pro tip. If you're going to be setting up setting sender details. So sender details are, where's the email coming from? And so you have to specify an email. You don't want to use a generic Gmail. So let's say your company name is example.com, and the main email you use is this. This is your business email, hello@example.com. Okay, let's just say that is your main email. For us, it's like hello@spacebaragency.com. Don't use that as your sender profile, because if a lot of emails bounce, it'll make your email quality, I don't know what the word is, a professional will, but it'll lower the quality. And so normal emails that you send may end up in spam because they think this email is sending out spam. So what I recommend is you could do an email that you just don't use, something like a support or email ad or something like that. You could just set up another one, especially if you use Google Suite, set up a second one, you're good to go. Friends, if you got value from today's video, hit that like button. When you hit the like button, it tells me that you got value from today's content. It tells the YouTube algorithm some fancy, important, critical information, but it tells me you got value from today's content. Next, if you want more resources for your site on Squarespace, anything from SEO to blogging, check out the links below. We have so many resources on our website, and we're publishing new resources each and every month. So we have plugins, we have downloadables, we have free downloadables, we have blog posts, we have a ton of content, we have a ton of services, a ton of great things for you. Finally, if you want more content just like this, consider subscribing. We publish 3 new videos a week. My mind is blown that we're publishing 3 videos a week. It is a lot of content, but we're doing it for you. So 3 videos a week. If you want more, consider subscribing, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.